If you can keep your head when all about you are losing theirs and blaming it on you, if you can trust yourself when all men doubt you, but make allowances for their doubting too, if you can wait and not be tired by waiting, or being lied about, don't deal in lies, or being hated, don't give way to hating, and yet don't look too good nor look too wise. If you can dream and not make dreams your master, if you can think and not make thoughts your aim, if you can meet with triumph and disaster and treat those two impostors just the same, if you can hear the truth you've spoken twisted by knaves to make a trap for fools, or watch the things you gave your life for broken, and stoop and build them up with worn-out tools. If you can make one heap of all your winnings and risk it on one turn of pitch and toss, and lose and start again at the beginning, and never breathe a word about your loss. If you can force your heart and nerve and sinew to serve your turn long after they are done, and so hold on when there is nothing in you except the will which says to them, hold on. If you can talk with crowds and keep your virtue, or walk with kings nor lose the common touch, if neither foes nor loving friends can hurt you, if all men count with you, but none too much, if you can fill the unforgiving minute with 40 seconds worth of distance run, yours is the earth and everything that's in it, and which is more, you'll be a man, my son.
you write women so well?
I think of a man, and I take away reason and accountability.
Today is the beginning of the end and the start of a new beginning. Time has come to refine yourself and let go of the demons in your head that have held you in captivity for so long. It's time to flip the page and prove them wrong. It's time for rebirth. Yeah, time's up to say goodbye to all the haters, doubters, and non-believers trying to bring you down. In the blink of an eye, you'll realize that there's so much more to the book than the page you were stuck on. Finally, you will be free to live a life you love living instead of the life you think other people want you to live. Remember, you're the highest authority when it comes to knowing what you want and what you love. So stop trading yourself for the approval from others. Ladies and gentlemen, weirdos and geeks, please repeat after me. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a I don't give a fuck. 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 It's time to start doing the right thing. So trust your instinct, stop listening to others, and own your decisions. People will always tell you what to do, speak and how to live. So let's create space for what matters most to you. You'll be glad you did. Now start claiming your time and your mental well-being by saying no more. No more. Say it loudly and proudly. In other words, fuck you. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck.
Target acquired.
Eagle 1, first strike. You have permission to engage the target.
Warning: the following video contains explicit language which may be offensive to some viewers or inappropriate for children. The content within this video is intended for mature audiences only.
There we go. Yeah, max volume. Perfect. Excelente. Probably should turn that shit back down. All right, am I blowing you up now? Everything good? Sweet. All right, guys. So as I was saying, Kat will not be here tonight. She is doing something with her husband tonight. I think they're doing I don't know. They're doing a podcast. Apparently, he can only be on the weekends, and they're doing it together. So it's cool. It's a good deal. I will actually. Oh, I am not muted. Am I muted again? I have good sound on my end. Okay. All right. Intel Wild scaring me. All right, look, guys, I'm going to be in and out fairly quickly tonight. This stream will only last about 45 minutes because I've got to go to Nashville. The Bitcoin conference is this week or weekend. I've got some commitments there. I need to meet some people. I'm going to a party. Not really my thing, but got to go do it. And so I will, unfortunately, it's going to be a very short timer tonight. So I don't really, I don't know what more to kind of say about that beyond that. So I went fishing today. I did go fishing today. I was out on the boat for a couple hours, I don't know, from like 1 o'clock to about 4 o'clock, I guess, and caught a couple, it was cool. It's a good time. It's very fun. But no, I'm not going fishing. I'm actually going to a party. The Bitcoin thing is in town. Trump's in town. I don't know. He might be at the same party. You don't know. There's a bunch of millionaires. So I'm going to go hang out with people that are, punch above my weight class, but that's okay. I have to go get dressed and all of that stuff. So I'm going to end the show here in about 40 minutes, maybe a little shorter than that, 35. Something like that. Sorry, guys. It just has to be done. And but let's talk. So the title of the show tonight, and I'm just going to burn through this topic. It's going to be really pretty quick, I think. So I have this. I have this observation that we seem to in this creator space, and I noticed in the chat, that somebody said there's a lot of cross pollination between streamers. And that's certainly very true. There's no doubt that a lot of my fans are Glenn's fans, or Sarah's fans, or Speakeasy's fans. Everyone else, so there's lots of things going on out there in the creator space. We share a lot of the same people, right? And so that's actually, I don't mind that. Like that, I want you to go watch Andrew Wilson. I want you to go watch my buddy Glenn. I want you to go watch Kat. I want you to go watch, not perfectly while we're both on at the same time. I don't know. I mean, I understand why she's doing it. That's the only time that she can do it. It would be nicer if she did it earlier, but I'm sure that her daughter has something, is a factor in that, because it's probably after her daughter goes to bed, but whatever, it doesn't matter. I want you to go watch all of these streams that you can. And I try not to schedule my stream on top of other people's streams, although I know that Verbal Combat's on Friday nights, and the smart thing for me to do would be to go on earlier in the day or whatever. So that's not my issue. My issue is there's a bunch of clout chasing people out there. And there's some that are just so blatant about it that I just don't want to deal with them anymore. There's a creator out there. For example, I'm really not trying to pick on anybody, but just for an example, there's a creator out there who has restreamed my streams with guests on it. And if you go to their page, they're I think they're their most watched videos, but they're definitely the first 3 videos you find. 3 or 4, whatever they are. The first few videos you find are restreamed or directly from my channel. They do not credit me. They're not, I'm with Grid One talking to, to Andrew Wilson, or I'm with Grid One talking about Glenn Lauren, whatever the fuck it is, whoever the fuck it is. Today I woke up, I'm just going through my normal morning. I get online, I check around, just start poking shit, just seeing what shakes loose, just kind of trying to figure out what I'm going to do my show on, which I actually had decided this a couple of days ago. And I shit you not, there's my picture as the first picture, basically the thumbnail of the clip or video or whatever. And the title's totally misleading. And it's a clip for something else. It's like, what the fuck? Why is my image being used? Which is totally fine. I put it out there, right? And that got me looking around. There's a lot of people out there that do the same kind of thing. And I've noticed that the creators that I tend to like to work with and respect more, they will ask when they come into the stream, hey, is it cool if I restream this? Yeah, sure. Just credit me, right? Grumplestillskin was on the other day. The first thing he says, hey, is it cool if I can restream this? Absolutely, dude. Just give me credit. Just make it look like that you're on my show. You're on my show. Make it look like I'm on your show. I don't restream Glenn shit. I do not restream Glenn shit. In general, I don't restream ever. It's very rare that I restream. The only time I do restream is if I'm already streaming and I go into a panel while I'm streaming, and then I restream. Or I ask, hey, is it cool? And not always publicly, usually publicly, but not always publicly. I'll say, hey, man, is it cool if I restream to my audience, and I will credit you. I promise you I'm going to credit you. And, it's I make sure it's a good deal, right? So for everyone, I make sure it's a good deal for everyone. I also don't drama farm, and I'm really getting tired of the drama farming. My stream is always going to be about issues, news, topics I feel like need to be discussed, like this one. I'm never going to go out and drama farm and just throw, call out Destiny and then go find, go on Destiny stream and get him to rage at me, or I rage at him and then clip it and all. That's bullshit. I don't like it. And I will no longer tolerate that on my stream whatsoever. Fuck off and die. Okay. That's just the way it is. There's no drama farming. There was a group of people that I was trying to help out. They had like 50 fucking followers, and I tried to help them out. I came in and said, hey man, they asked me, hey, would you mind streaming with you? Yeah, I'll go on your show, bro. People, when I had 50 followers, people came on my show. It meant a lot to me. So I went on there. The next thing I know, they're drama farming me. They're dropping my name in their stream like we have some kind of beef. What the fuck? If I don't like you, I will just tell you I don't fucking like you. Why is this so hard? Why is this so hard in our environment? We have enough issues gaining viewership, gaining people to come to our channel to watch us for an hour or 2 hours or 3 hours, depending on how long your show is. Why is it that people feel the need to drama farm and start shit that ultimately can completely destroy your channel? Because I'm one of the ones that will, I don't know about anybody else, but I 100% will cut you the fuck off. I do not give a shit. I do not need to collaborate with people who are going to resort to such base bullshit principles. I had Generally Specific on the other night. We had a good conversation. It was great. He did not restream, or he might have restreamed. If he did, he asked. I don't know. I don't remember. I don't think he restreamed. We had a very good conversation. He left. No problems. That's the way it's supposed to be. That right there. I don't know that I like or dislike Generally Specific, but it was a good conversation to have. I appreciated his viewpoints. It's the kind of thing that I think people want to see repeatedly, right? They don't want to see people, or at least I think people get tired of innuendo and internet legend and beefs and all of that bullshit. I just don't see that as building the kind of base that I want to have as a creator, as a person behind a microphone spewing bullshit forth from my mouth that I want people to listen to. And this is why we can't get along. This right here. Now, it's no surprise to me that it is the more feminine creators, not just women, but more feminine creators that tend to do this bullshit. Because I will call you the fuck out on it. And I will cut you the fuck off. I do not appreciate any kind of drama farming, any kind of setup, any kind of bullshit. I don't have time for it. I literally just don't have time for it in my day. And this internet drama bullshit is fucked up anyway. Why do I give a fuck? I live in the real world. I've had people literally sue me over shit. Right? I've been the fucking court. I've had people stand in my shop and threaten me. Why do I care about internet beef? Fuck all of it. Who fucking cares? I'm just going to tell you right now, I will collaborate with people who I appreciate their content. I will collaborate with people who add value to the stream. I will not collaborate. I will not give the time of fucking day to drama farmers or clout chasers. You will no longer see those people on my stage. Some people have already noticeably been absent from my stage. People ask about them because they're put up to it, because nobody would ask otherwise. This is why we can't get along. We don't need to get along. They can go do their shit. So this is no, this is wrong. Drama in and of itself does not sell. Right? Manufactured drama that's blatant for everyone to see doesn't sell. That's why it doesn't gain traction. That's why it doesn't go anywhere. Drama like Andrew and Destiny have, where they're both legitimate opponents who don't dislike each other, just have well, maybe, I don't know. But they literally interact with each other in an honest way. Okay? They're not clout chasing. Andrew is not clout chasing when he asked Destiny for a debate. Destiny is not drama farming when he talks to Andrew. It's the way it is. Destiny did not snippet Andrew's material, put it in his name, and clip it on his channel and make money off of it, or attempt to make money off of it. So I disagree with you. I mean, I don't disagree with you. I believe that definitely, yeah, they have a certain level of respect. Controlled drama is different. That's entertainment. I agree with that. I like that. Look, I personally don't manufacture drama, but I can see it. But drama farming, going out to, of course, well, okay, you're partially right, Will. it does sell as long as you can maintain the supply. So if you use my name, for example, and someone else's name, and we don't like the way that you do that, and we cut you off, and we say you can't come on our show anymore, we're not going to platform you. Have you noticed that there are no females at all ever on the Crucible? Andrew doesn't deal with them because he's been backstabbed so many times. He no longer collaborates with females. Period. You can ask him yourself. Now, he'll debate them and destroy them, but he will not collaborate them because they backbite every single fucking time. And I'm finding out the same thing to be true. I will be glad to go on their show. I will be glad to talk to them. I will be glad to do interviews and that sort of thing. But I will not collaborate with females other than Cat anymore. Why? Why would I do that? Why would I do that? And even at that, when, you know, Cat doesn't restream this show, she doesn't clip this show, so I'm not going to do it. Right. So the drama, I'm not trying to sell drama. This is an entertainment channel where we talk about issues, we talk about, you know, things that are helpful. I try and build young men up. I try and give you information you can use. I try and talk to you about finance and politics and things like that. There are plenty of drama channels out there. If you want a drama channel, which, you know, obviously a bunch of people do because I have, you know, I don't have 50,000 subs or whatever, like some of these people instantly have because they go viral because of the drama. But it's, but again, I just can't do it, man. And I'm not going to do it. The most important thing, sorry, I guess I'm on a timeline. I know I keep checking the time, but I have to go in and change into party appropriate clothing. And we got to go to the party. It's in Nashville. I don't know what kind of security there's going to be. Trump's in town. RFK's in town. Kamala's trying to be part of this as well. I don't know. I don't know what kind of security I've got to go up against. So I'm just, you know, got shit to do, man. I'm sorry. First world problems, right? Fuck me. What a dumbass. But no, so for those of you who are coming in late, what has happened is over and over again, I'm not going to be in a suit. Over and over again, people come on my show, do not ask to restream. The first thing that happens is I notice they're restreaming. I've been very polite and not said anything about this at all. But I'm tired of it. If you go on, look, and I don't know if you guys are, you know, go on to streams or not. If you go onto a stream and you are a content creator and you have a channel and you want to restream, just ask, hey man, do you mind if I restream this to my audience? Sure. Or no. In my case, the answer is usually going to be, yeah, sure. Just make sure that you credit it so that it looks like my show and not yours. I'm not a guest on your show. You're a guest on mine, right? That's how I need this to work. How fucking hard is this to understand? This seems like the simplest thing in the world, right? This is common respect. If I go on to Glenn's stream, I never restream. But if I were to go on to Glenn's stream and I restreamed it to my audience, I would say, Glenn, I'm restreaming to my audience. Is that cool? And when I titled it, if I titled it at all in my videos, which I normally don't, I would literally title it as Live with Glenn Lawrence, because it's Glenn's show, not my show. Just is. And there's only a few people, honestly, that do this. But what I found today was terrible. Also, I also dislike, and this is just a personal bend, and I'm kind of bitching here. You guys just deal with it for a minute, all right? If you're always asking to be on somebody's show, if you're always wanting to be up on stage with them, but when you get up on stage with, but when you're brought up, all you do is drama farm and ask stupid questions that you're just trying to get a clip for, or what, you know, you're just trying to get that shit. That's fucked up. But worse, in my opinion, is to constantly want to be on a show with somebody just to be up on stage with them to get that clip, and then go help their opposition, the people that don't like them, that are having a disagreement with, or a debate. All right, let me just say, let's say that Glenn and I are debating, right? Let's say Glenn and I we're gonna debate each other on, fuck, I don't know, TRT, right? Like, I'm not particularly for it. He's obviously very for it. He would, whatever. I'm not against it. I'm just not for it. Let's say we were going to debate that, and Based Street Racer, who's who is one of my mods. We talk occasionally. We're, I consider us, to be friendly towards each other. If he's like hanging out with me on my channel, and then he goes over and he like tells Glenn my debate strategy or what he's gathered from the people around me, and or tries to find data for Glenn, I'm going to feel a certain kind of way about that, right? Like maybe a little like you fucked me over, right? And I just don't have time for this bullshit anymore. Okay. I'm just not that kind of streamer. And if that limits my viewership, fine. If that gains me viewers, fine. But I don't have any tolerance that I'm going to call it out when I see it. The only reason I'm not naming these people is I'm waiting to hear their justification. If there's any justification at all, why would you do that? Right? So, yeah, again, guys, I'm really sorry I keep watching a clock. I know I keep doing the look down at the clock thing, but I'm going to be in a lot of trouble if I don't, not a lot of trouble, but I'll piss some people off. Clout chasing, wrong. Drama farming, wrong. Stop doing it. If you're doing it, don't do it. If you know people are doing it, tell them to knock it the fuck off. What the fuck? And that's what it is. I did actually stop bringing those particular people up. I have, and you may notice that they are literally, they're mad that I don't have them on right now. Like they're asking me why, if I'm mad at them, and I just have to figure out, whatever. So, yeah, I don't watch them either. So, yeah. So I would love to hear some opinions on this. If anybody wants to come up for like 10 minutes and give an opinion, you're welcome to. I will send you the link. And otherwise, I'll just keep on prattling on in my old man prattle. So I don't even grift that well. Like I don't have a ticker up here. I don't have a dono goal. Look, if you can send, look, if you guys want to support the channel, it's much appreciated. I certainly appreciate it. This whole thing's sponsored by my wallet. Occasionally I'd like to put some stuff back in there instead of taking it out. But again, I don't know that I'm really at that point yet. I myself will always be as honest as I possibly can be, as straightforward as I feel like I need to be or can be. And again, if you are if I stream with somebody, I don't act like this. And I don't understand why people are doing it. I mean, I do understand why. I don't care to understand why they do it. And we could talk about Andrew and Destiny. You know, Andrew shellacked Destiny. I mean, I can. This isn't even a long conversation, really. Andrew just shellacked him. I never realized how bad Destiny was at traditional, actual debate, because he didn't even know what an internal critique was. Andrew literally had to tell him, well, I'm doing an internal critique. I don't need a position when you've taken one, and I have no claim either direction. So I thought Andrew literally destroyed Destiny. He didn't even have to be mean about it. No, I think you're right, Will. I think you're right. We all think you're right. He has admitted. I haven't been able to find it again, so I hate saying this because I hate saying things without having the proof. But my recollection is he admitted on stream that he did meth. Yeah. Nick, you're welcome to come on up and pick some bones with me, man. It's totally cool. Yeah, I mean, you're welcome to any opinion of me that you like. So, but yeah, the Destiny thing was very interesting. It was very interesting. So, none to pick with me? Come on, man. Oh, I see. I misread that. I read that as you have plenty of bones to pick with me. You just don't care enough. I'm sorry. I got you, man. I misread that. Yeah, you guys get it. I mean, again, this is why I can't be. If you wonder why there are certain people that don't come on the show or don't come on anymore, that's why. I don't mind having someone like Sarah on. I know the mods don't like her. And she thinks the chat's really rough on her, which you are. You know, the thing is that I don't have anything against Sarah. I think that she regrets some of her decisions. There's not one of us out there that hasn't made bad decisions. We have to live with them, obviously, but at the same time, I don't mind having her on the show. From time to time. It's not going to be she's not going to be here every week. Generally specific, same deal. Right? Like, no, Josie is not a good sport. Josie's the opposite of a good sport. And Josie, while she's not banned from the channel, I have no interest in having Josie on my show with the way that she currently conducts herself. I'm just don't. So, and so I don't mind, Sarah, I don't mind coming on. GS, I don't mind him coming on. Him and Glenn have some stuff to work out. That's between him and Glenn. I talked to Glenn about it. Glenn's like, I don't think I want to work out anything with him. And that's okay. I don't really have anybody else that I have any really I don't really have. Wow, the chat just like seriously jumped. $10 from Mr. Boulay in the Department of Numismatics. $10 from Mr. Boulay and the Department of Numismatics. You guys notice I say that correctly. This super chat brought to you by 511 Tactical and Daniel Defense. Who wouldn't want to be sponsored by these guys over a personal hygiene product? LOL, just kidding, Glenn. Try tactical soap today. It's good for your balls. I just added that last little bit in there myself because it deserved it. It's very good. Very good. Yes, Josie Lazard. Am I freezing again? What's up with that? Yeah, Josie Lazard. She's not particularly like not here. You know, that's very true, Grungehead. And that's one of the reasons why I'm like, what's one of the reasons why I don't go on many panels? And I have a very specific way I do panels. I prefer not to have any more than 4 on my screen at any given time because I don't want people to just start gish galloping around and you know, just it turning into a kind of a free-for-all. I just don't like that. 3 can be kind of okay. 4 is okay. 5, you know, sometimes get out of control. 6 is like right on that edge of where you really can't start. You can't follow a conversation. A conversation doesn't happen with 6 people on a panel. Either you get 4 guys that don't talk and 2 guys that say fucking everything, or you get a bunch of people trying to talk over each other. So, but yes, you're right. People get pissed at people all the time. I just don't give a fuck, right? My only concern is your actions. I don't care if somebody says something that's unpleasant towards me, right? I'll be really honest with you. The reason that Based Oracle is not welcome on my show, it's not because I don't like him. I don't have an opinion of him personally at all. Is he lied right out for everyone to see. He got caught lying, and he didn't own up to it at all. So no, you can't be here. You can't lie and be on this stream. Period. Gray Stork lied on my stream. Can't be here. iFi lied on my stream. Can't be here. So if you lie or you're not sincere, you can't be here. I've heard that GS has lied and been caught lying. I haven't seen it. I can't hold that against him. I don't know about it. This is just my opinion. This is just the way I do things. I may fail totally. I may not grow much more than I am already. GS sat through the whole BO Cope stream defending him to the hilt. Right. Well, and I think so. Again, the interesting thing about this Wicked Wally, I wish I had more time to like really dive into this because I think this is an interesting subject, or it's a case study. This is what fucking happens, guys, is you pick sides. And generically, if you pick sides not based on a good internal critique, which you make an argument to yourself about this is the right fucking thing to do. Having all of the information and shifting alliances. If you do those things, you're probably going to get fucked over. And GS, while I believe that he acted in good faith, I believe that he felt like BO was in the right. And that's fine. He can believe that. I won't hold that against him. Everyone tried to tell him that at some point this house of cards is going to come down on you. Right? Right. Sometimes being loyal means being wrong. That's fine. Okay. And now GS is he's come to that realization. Hey, I got stabbed in the back by this guy just like everybody else, just like everybody told me he would. Now, I can't hold that against him. That doesn't mean that I give him the keys to the kingdom, but it does mean that I allow him the opportunity to move forward. And same with Sarah, right? Sarah, I've heard, has said some things. I have not verified it yet, so I'm not going to say what it is. Fuck, I'm getting it. Sarah has, she's got some regrets in there. She's got some things that she made some decisions that probably were not the best decisions. And now she has regrets. And you know what? Cool. She can. I know that on the one hand, we all want to say she can just suck my nuts because who cares? But guys, if people realize they're wrong and are moving forward, that's fine. Doesn't mean I give them keys to the kingdom. It doesn't mean that I trust them with my innermost secrets. All it means is that I do not hold it against them anymore. As long as somebody here's the difference between Based Oracle and Sarah. Sarah has at least said, hey, you know what? I should never have gotten involved with this the way I did. I could have kind of stopped this. I didn't, and I regret it. She's at least had the common decency to say that thing. Based Oracle still believes he's right. He's not admitted to lying. He's not admitted to any of the bullshit that he said or did, any of the stupid actions that he did. And so for that, why would anybody trust him? Why? Until you come clean, right? Until you come clean, until you say, hey, I fucked up. Dudes, I fucked up. I'm sorry. If you were my best friend, Wicked Wally, if you were my best friend and you stabbed me in the back on a business deal or a girl or whatever, we didn't talk for 10 years and you came to me and you never in that entire time came to me and said, dude, I'm sorry, man. I fucked you over. I don't know what the fuck I was thinking. We would never bury that hatchet. But if you had come to me the next day and said, dude, I fucked up, man. This is, I don't know. I don't know what I was thinking. I'm sorry. I know things will not be the same, but I wish that, wish for us to at least be friends with each other or at least talk, right? As a man, I can accept that. What I can't accept is you never doing that. And this is the reason why Based Oracle is not allowed here. Why iFi is not allowed here. He is not allowed here. Yeah, I'm noticing a thing, and tell me if I'm wrong here, because I don't watch Sarah that much, right? Like, I honestly, I don't watch her shit. I'm sorry. I don't watch anybody's stuff, really, except Andrew's and whatever occasionally. I don't even get to watch that anymore. I watch Glenn occasionally. I catch individual episodes, but I don't watch Sarah, right? Ever. But you didn't like that Sarah played victim on this channel with Andrew, but joked around on the other channels about F the moderator thing. I think that she, and I've noticed this about her. So again, I don't follow her. I've noticed this about her is she very much gets involved with the energy of the company she's in. And so that's an important thing to look at. Wicked Wally, GS going around being a chameleon is personal to me as well because he made personal attacks against my kid. Ooh, at least Bio never attacked the Wilson children to my knowledge. That's true as well. I didn't know he did that. So that's, he's got, and to be honest with you, GS has a lot to answer for. To be honest. So again, I'm dubious, but they're allowed here for now. That's fine. I will communicate with them. Other than that, I don't really give a shit. You have to understand that my ability to give a shit is mountainous, but my ability to not give a shit is deeper than the deepest ocean. It just is. I just won't care at all. And that's the worst thing ever is people just don't care for you. Yeah, based Oracle is just a fucking tool belt. I just don't even, I don't understand anything that guy was thinking. Guys, you were there when he went after Wally Skip. You guys are gonna have to tell me about that. I'm out of town. I'm 2 minutes over. I'm really sorry. This was an abbreviated stream. I'm going to see if I can. There's a really cool guy up right now. Let me see if I can do this. I'm going to send you guys to a really good stream that's going on right now, and you guys are going to enjoy this a lot, I think. You know, I'm kind of pissed off right now. I know it's coming across that I'm pissed off. I am pissed off. I am very aggravated. I prefer people that stab me in the front and not in the back. And I just don't have the mental, I just don't care enough, I guess is what I'm saying. But I'm still angry. All right, guys, hit that like button on your way out. I'm sure you guys are all members and everything. So do whatever you can. You guys have a great night. I'm going to end the stream. You're going to go over. It's a great stream right now. You're going to enjoy it. Tell them I sent you.